Right. Figure it's about time to just start then. So we're doing Game of Thrones, the Telltale game thingamajig stuff. Doing episode 1, which I know came out a long time ago, but I haven't gotten around yet to playing it. Rather, I'm starting now. Excuse me. Maximize your Game of Thrones experience. Telltale account? No thank you, I think would be the appropriate response. So, I know episode 3 is just right around the corner. I'm thinking possibly I can do episode 1 tonight, then do episode 2 possibly later this week, and then episode... oh my god, I can't speak. It's been way too long since I streamed last. Episode 3, probably not when it comes out, because I think it comes out tonight or tomorrow, but shortly anyway. So let's just get to it. Or I might have wanted to actually... oh, Tyrion. Might have wanted to actually change some stuff. Could I please do that? Settings. Should have set this up before the stream, of course, but I am dumb like that. Also, the way I have this set up, the camera is kind of blocking a little bit of my path here, so excuse the slightly awkward angle that this might create. Nah, should be fine. Let's see, selectables. It's just, I'm hoping this will be more or less like The Walking Dead. Because if it's not, then fuck me, I guess. It'll be something completely new. Subtitles, that's important to me. And it took me a while to get used to the Walking Dead games, actually. And I did not do well at all times. Anyway, let's go. See, episode 1. Episode 2? No. Episode 1. The Northerners... The Northerners will never forget. I suppose there might be some truth to that. Not sure what he's referring to, actually. And... loading. I hope this doesn't have as many hiccups as The Walking Dead did on PS4. It froze a lot between like decisions and scene transitions. Right. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. The darkest reaches of the Wolfswood. This is going too fast. Ironwood Trees North, rift apart war. Rival houses. The fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Right. Oh, goodness.
Two weddings, two beddings brought on by beheadings, yet all is happily.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Do I get to clean the sword now? I get to clean the sword.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Old Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
And move. Okay, you can do this. This is familiar.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You?
That's what I say.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. Even if we're being honest.
Don't be an arse.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
Who am I in control of again? Is it the garage guy?
You know.
I have no idea what's going on.
Hand him what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face!
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
Uh-oh.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right?
Right,
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Sure. Oh my god.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Okay, at least I'm Garrett. I'll try and remember that.
Norrin's family
now, anyway.
has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Sweet. Get to party with the Lord. Oh, you know what I mean.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
King in the North.
King in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from
Oh,
ice!
shit. I need to pay attention here.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father,
Roderick again.
I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several
Do you
years
mean?
now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Whew.
Bloody hell.
Game of Thrones, dude.
Squire,
Tough to
fetch us
keep up.
more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Sure.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
I just said I would, you dumb fuck. Some people.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Oh, not me actually.
Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
The twins. Oh, the Red Wedding. Right. That's where we are.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. good thing, Lord Walders.
Bad shit is about to happen.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
A white wedding? No.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Oh shit.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong?
Come on, these guys could not look any more suspicious.
What's
What
gotten
do you
into
think of the bad guys?
You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Go, Bone. He's the closest.
What
I don't know
about-
who anyone is yet.
What the hell was that about?
Yet.
Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Run!
Oh.
We need to get back to camp.
Jesus. Oh, this stuff. I'm not good at this.
Run, Ray! Garrett, we have to get back.
Nice.
A gift from the king!
Probably supposed to mash a button now. Wait, okay. Press and hold and drag. Okay. That's new, I think. And again, I guess sword fighting wasn't a big deal. Walking Dead.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Not this one. Wait, oh. Nice. It's purely on accident, but still.
Look out!
Oh no, I screwed up. Am I dead now? I hope not. Oh! Lord. Here's the button mashing. This feels like home. Good! Oh, oh, Lord. I am not good at reacting quickly to this stuff. Okay. Oh.
Good fucking riddance!
These are kind of fitting the roster of characters.
Find Roderick!
'Cause that was kind of my main
Speak up, Garrett!
problem.
I tried to save him,
With Game of
but
Thrones
there
in
was
general,
nothing I
actually.
could do.
Just too many characters, too many names to remember.
Find a weapon! Quickly!
And grab. Oops. Oh, come on.
Walter Free! You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time! 7 hells.
7 hells?
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Walder Frey says time to... Don't
Nope.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs.
Excuse me?
There's no time to waste.
Oh, fine.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have
about
to go.
stage, you're welcome.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
You'll remember that. I do suspect he'll
Tell
he's
your
gonna
uncle.
die fairly soon.
Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand?
fucking camera
You
situation.
must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The
Swear that I
future of
will.
the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Pure.
Kill those fucking foresters.
He doesn't have a sword now. Because he doesn't need one.
With love from
Oh,
Walder
he
Frey.
did. He did. You might want to run, buddy. There we go. That's a good old Telltale animation. Fantastic. Take a second here to remedy this camera thing. Ah, that'll do. Twins. Hope we actually are going to go to all these places throughout. It's probably even just for this episode, really. Iron Wrath. Don't know that I remember that from the show. Probably should have read the books at some point. So I suspect the game audio might be a little high, so I'm turning that down a little. If I need to turn it back up, do tell me. In any case. The King's Road. Right. Where did the other squire go? Did he die at some point? They all also kind of look the same, so it's hard to tell. Right. What is going on with this hand situation here? The hell? This... what? No. This just looks impossibly ugly. What the hell? Okay, I'm sure it's something that I'm doing wrong here. And again, I'm playing it on the PS4, so it's not like I have it configured in a bad way, I don't think.
Fresh.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with this. Dead pig. Right. Ugh, you didn't clean the sword? Come on, you're a squire. It's like the one thing to do. I think. Not that I'm entirely clear on what a squire actually does.
That's Father's car.
Father's cart?
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Oh, Bolton. I know that name.
But at least still have his bacon.
Yeah, it's these guys.
Young boy, there's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on.
I'm going to kill you.
Might have been a bad move.
Is that so?
The
You
sword
can try
looks
if you like,
comfortably
and
big
then
for
we'll
this guy.
feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
What am I?
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
I'd rather you didn't. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
He did say it cooler than me, though. What did I say? The sword was way too big.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Could we get a little bit of Deus Ex Machina in here? Or... we have to... Ooh. Or do I have to do it myself? Which does seem to be the case. Oh! Christ! That works. Oh no! Don't do that. Nice.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! No, please!
There we go.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this! That much I promise.
Rich will remember. Is that him? The guy with the weird hair situation? Is that Brit? We wager a guess.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I
Well,
tried
shit.
to stop them.
Okay, perfectly setting up the whole no family situation for the protagonist. Which
I'll
is
kill
good.
the men who did this.
Of course, even better when we actually get to see the parent in this case dying. Iron Wrath. Good. Good skipping ahead there. Good. Would have hated to be walking down some road for an hour.
It's Garrett!
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Barely, might I say.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
No.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
A bit young to be a maester,
Blade
isn't he?
cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
No, please don't. Please don't. Oh, I have to do it myself. Of course I do. With the no. That is no.
These are
It's
dark
not okay.
days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Lord
Although
Ethan.
he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
It's quite a not very Game of Thronesy name.
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important, then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now.
Forgot I was
I'd like you to
supposed to
walk
tell
for
him.
me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
With all the maggots in there, yeah. Again,
Go
I'm not
on.
okay with that.
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh, okay. Exactly am I doing here? The Lord's Chair. Okay. It's exciting.
The Ironwood Grove.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I forgot how slowly you move in Telltale games. And I guess especially now that his leg is all full of maggots and disgusting. Touch the bucket.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Nope.
I guess.
It's not how I would describe them at all. Show sword too? Nah.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Let's see. Do we want to? Nah.
Can I go now?
Can I leave? Don't
I
need to
believe
know
your
all the
leg will be
backstory. I
fine.
won't remember
Only
it
time
anyway.
will tell, but Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Are they like a thing? She seems a little young, to be quite honest.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Was there
Any
anything
last
he said?
words before he passed? If you can remember.
Sure, he said he loved you.
Said he loved you.
Oh, she knows that's a lie.
That's very kind
oh,
of
no.
you to say.
Okay.
You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Alright.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do.
Which one is my
But now is
uncle
not the
again?
time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
Yeah, I was going to say, now seems
We
like a
have to be
perfect time
smart.
for vengeance.
Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be
Fine,
heard.
we need to be smart.
My uncle's right.
Let's try and
We
get
need
as
to be
few people as
smart.
killed,
Smart.
few people killed
Eddard
as
Stark
possible.
was smart.
I think.
And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
Okay,
the
so
boy
we need
was
to leave?
just defending himself.
Or
I'm not faulting him
fuck
for
the
what he
Boltons?
did.
Fuck the
Really?
Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Come on.
Cannot stay.
Am I going to the wall?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of
Yep,
even
I'm
House
going to the
Bolton.
wall.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Sure, I'll
I'll
go.
do what's best for the house.
Maybe I'll get to hang out with Jon
So
Snow
I'll
up
go.
there.
I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Goodie. Okay.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
Sure.
Lord Forrester would be proud that you put in the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Did I... Sorry.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Well,
What?
What was I supposed to... The North
Lord
Grove
Forrester
not be
asked
lost.
me to
Okay.
give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Shitting Christ. Okay. I
Sorry.
fulfilled my duty.
You caught me
It's
by
good news.
surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall.
What is
Become a
the
ranger
North Grove?
if you can.
Exactly.
It will help.
I smell a plot.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
Oh, it's the episode title. They said it. They said
Remember,
the thing.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll
Honor.
serve with honor.
Sure.
I know you will.
Great. Something just happened.
Garrett, wait!
No, I think we're good. Talia's necklace. Alright.
Be safe.
I'm going to celibate. I forgot that that's a part of going to the wall. Well, she was way too young anyway, I think. So he'll probably get over that. There are plenty of whores and ale, I think, again, if you look in the right places up in the north.
Ethan?
Did we just switch characters? Ethan Forrester, okay. Oh, great, it's a kid.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Good
I wish
on
Mira
you.
was here.
And
Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home?
fear that I may be freezing up every now and
Ryan,
then.
she's perfectly safe.
Or maybe that's just on my end.
You.
That looks to be fine.
I don't want Garrett to die either.
There we go.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Milksop?
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Either.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training. and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
For fuck's sake,
I know a lord has many
this
responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I'm not going to change,
Promise,
surely.
I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Sure.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Good on you, Royland. With the stupid name. Should obviously be Roland. But then again, that's your parents' mistake, not yours. Not hold you responsible. Whoa.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Alright.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Uh-oh.
I've been
Off to
waiting
a
for this
bad
day
start.
all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Sorry.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head.
Shit, I'm so sorry.
No bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
I think I may have to kill you guys.
Courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters
Yep,
shit on
definitely
us
we'll
for
have to kill these
generations.
guys.
Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Oh!
Lord Ethan.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire.
We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men?
Yeah.
And a pig farmer at that.
Absolutely.
How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Is that so?
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Seriously, why are we not killing these guys?
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
Oh, now you get all
This is
pissy.
not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Very well. Don't like that guy. Definitely don't like that guy. What a cunt. Stupid haircut as well.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
King's Landing, huh?
Your sister can help
there we
us.
go.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
Mira
favour.
Forrester.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Oh, alright. What was my name again? Mira? Fair play. Is it? It's just... I'm sorry for stuttering, but it's just... This looks really bad, doesn't it? Yunkish coin.
Asher sent me this
I
coin.
mean, the characters
to
look
remember
pretty
him.
great, apart from the hand issue
Strange
earlier,
place,
but...
Essos.
Like all the textures of other stuff, like background stuff, just looks really terrible.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Really? It's not bad. Ironwood.
Ethan made this
I feel
for
like
me.
I might be wasting time here. Not entirely sure. And unfinished letter.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be
Well.
quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
You can what? You can what, Mira? Finish that letter? Possibly? Well, no point now. Her dad is dead as dicks. I think.
Wonders made by man Ilomus Longstride.
Lord Forrester was her dad, which I
A gift from
assume he
Roderick.
was, considering her name's Forrester. Bish bosh.
I hope to see them all someday.
Ah, well. Got some bad news for you. Love. So, what am I doing in here? Have I not? Oh, there we go. Letter from Mother. Alright.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I mean, look at this. Look at the background. I mean, I get that they might have been going for some like oil painting aesthetic, but oof, pwah, pee, whoa. It's just oof. It's tough to look at.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's
come in.
fine. Come in.
Maybe have a shower while you're here? Maybe not while you're here, actually.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Poor.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
Cool scar.
You seem like good
by
friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I
So
thought you ought
do
to
I.
know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about.
Coal boy.
You see
That's
and hear all sorts of things when people don't even
quite
know
a
you're
job.
there. Good night, milady.
Hello.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
Oh,
I was
oh
hoping
no.
there would be time for us to talk.
She didn't
Come,
transition
there's
very
something
well,
we must discuss.
did she? She is the hottest chick on Game of Thrones. I mean, pwah.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my
Freaking
handmaiden. A dear
just
friend, in
lovely.
fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Actually, it's not that bad. The
What
model.
you've suffered is beyond imagining.
Uh,
And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
come on, Cersei.
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an
Story
audience.
seems quite familiar.
She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but She's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Oh, bad
I wouldn't
idea.
ask this of you if it were not important.
Also, who's this smirking chick in the background?
Any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as
She
you
seems
ask,
way
my
too
lady.
pleased with
I
herself.
knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if
Alright.
the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Smart.
Good luck.
Thanks, smirking bitch. I don't trust her. I do not trust her at all. Oh, it's Tyrion. Yay.
You can do this.
Of course I can. Oh, move. Oh, if just a slight jog would just make this better. Come on.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Yes, she
Lord
is,
Tyrion.
actually.
Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel,
Oh,
I see.
fuck off, Cersei.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Yeah.
Is your family loyal to the king?
I feel like Telltale might
Perhaps
do.
you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true
Might be
king.
better
Your
at
Grace.
modeling original characters than
And yet,
than doing
for centuries the Forresters
representations
have
of
been
actual
loyal bannermen to House
actors.
Stark. A house of traitors.
Oh, up yours.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Oh, I cannot.
I take it this is the
even.
kind of loyalty the king can expect
Come
from
on.
you, if you have any loyalty at
Conniving
all.
cunt.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Grr. Whoop.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Oh, Tyrion, come on. You need to be on my team.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose. But I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I think she liked that.
I see.
Or she's
What
now
would you
plotting to
have the
kill
girl
me.
do, Cersei? It's not as if she
Either
fought
way.
beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
He was super
Can we
gay though,
fault her
so
for her mistake? Should she
that
be
wouldn't
held
have worked out.
accountable?
She was
there we
just
go.
following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
cannot please this
Loyalty
bitch.
can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Good.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
I'm dealing with huge
the most
technical
dangerous
problems,
handmaiden
by the way,
in all
which
of
is why
King's Landing.
I'm not interacting a lot.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Quite right, actually.
Which is not very encouraging.
Oh.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Well, I suppose that could have gone better. And no, Tyrion, I will not sleep with you.
I'll walk you out.
Still no.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
Of course you did.
For Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei.
Christ.
Although
King's Landing.
what would be amusing for me might prove rather
Completely
dangerous
impossible.
for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Aye, aye, sir.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
I think
Please.
I didn't actually listen to
You
all
are
of
a
it.
brave girl, aren't you?
I think it's gonna take a second
I'll
playthrough
consider it.
for me to really
Now, if you'll excuse me, I
sink it
promised
all in.
Sansa I would join
Which I'm gonna
her
need
for
to anyway
dinner
because PlayStation 3. I
3
guess.
beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Don't say. Pwah. You.
Mira, I was worried.
You with the face.
How was it?
With the smirking.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Wow.
Of course,
Productive
you and I
day.
are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah! What? It's true.
Me either.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome and quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
I'm bored.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No. No,
He
no,
does
no.
have a certain look
Nope.
about him.
Nope.
And he's always
Nope.
treated Lady Marjorie well.
No.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Oh, yay.
Let's
Looking
see,
forward to it.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady. As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
Oh, right, she is unhappy
This is
with
not
me.
a game. It's a
Isn't
battle
she?
plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Good.
I'm just glad it's over.
Oh, shite.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
That sounds good. No choice.
Do you agree?
Simply must.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Good, you like me
Your
again.
words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Yeah. Gonna have to.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Ooh.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between
Can
us.
I though? Because I think she's probably
It's about my family.
in league with Cersei or something.
I trust her.
Don't. Sure, I guess. I mean, I don't want to offend people.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Well,
that is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene.
yes, that's exactly what I'm asking you.
Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King
Sarah.
Joffrey won't like it.
What
Just
the?
think how he turned on Lady Sansa. Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you.
Christ,
I fear for
Sarah.
my family's safety.
Knew you were a bitch.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the
Lord.
week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
You said that already, I think.
Very well. I'll make
Yay.
the request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Excuse me. Ooh, character change. I think that means character change. Yep. Back to Garrett. Garrett. People are just losing horses all over the place. Every time there's a horse, they're going to run. Run away. Walking Dead, latest episode. Poor horse. Oh, they're recreating their banner, aren't
Play
they?
a little game, shall we?
Oh, it's this cunt.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
The Flayed Man.
Not my
Alright.
best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it?
Right.
To these foresters.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Nothing. No one's here.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
I'm gonna stay still. That's probably not a good idea. I'm a little bit scared right now.
Never mind.
Seriously?
We've wasted enough time already.
I think I heard a sound coming from behind this tree. I'm gonna walk up to the front of the tree and then go back without checking. It's good. It's a good plan. Good strategy, Boltons. Wait. Ah, who cares? So, this dude, huh? It's probably not gonna be very pretty. He's probably gonna be alive and probably gonna scare the shit out of me. Hello? At least there's no zombies. That's one thing to be said.
Bloody hell.
Oh, he looks kind of dead, actually. And... Nope. Nope. He's fine. I mean, he's dead, so he's not fine, but at least there's no screaming. Which is good.
Lord
Ethan again.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
300 generations, that?
Lord
Generations.
Tall, who founded
It's
our
quite a long
house,
time.
And your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold.
That's 2.
Who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
Pisspot,
That
probably.
is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people
Lord
to lead
Ethan
and
the
protect,
super awesome.
and now they're yours.
Or Lord Ethan
But your
the
father
Batman.
did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
Okay, that's you.
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
It's you. It's totally you. It's gonna be you.
Keep walking, you
Easy.
son of a whore. Move.
Oh, not that guy.
We need his judgment.
Excuse me.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
I'm gonna have to make an example of this guy.
Lord Ethan.
The chick's gonna think I'm evil.
Missed.
Why did
I
you kick
pressed the
this man?
wrong button. Now I sound like a brat.
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Oh, dude, come on.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay?
Yep,
Our
gonna
share
have
of
to
bread
kill
and
him.
wine grows smaller every day.
Dude, that's my job.
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
Come
You'll
on.
address him as Lord.
Dude. Fucking, what was your name again?
Lord Ethan, you must decide.
Royland?
Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord
3
will
fingers?
not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Actually, sending him into the wall is probably a decent punishment.
I will decide.
To the wall with you.
Take his fingers.
To the, come on. To the,
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
that's not actually true at all.
Please, my lord.
To the wall.
My family depends on me.
Oh shit, family. Didn't think about that,
Sentence you
but
to the wall,
still.
where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Chill out. Maybe. Can't really promise anything. Your house will remember this judgment. Your house. I like the sound of that.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You
yeah,
need someone
it's you.
you
It's
can
still you.
trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
Right.
Tonight
so
is your first small council
really
meeting.
no-
It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are
No decision
decisive
to make
and in
here.
control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I'm ready. Actually, no. As you can hear, I'm losing the ability to speak. It's mostly because my back is completely killing me at the moment. So I'll be taking a short break right about now. So I can get up and walk around a bit. Whew, and when we come back, after I passed some gas there, we'll see if we can't get that guy, who's that other guy's uncle, to be Sentinel. So I'm looking forward to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So see you in a few minutes. God damn it. Alright, that was a decent break, I think. Back is still not entirely treating me well, but it hasn't for the past 12 years or so, so never mind that. Resume. Alright, so we had talked to some dudes, and oh my god. Oh, wait. Is this actually... They're giving me a move faster button. They actually have R2 makes you move slightly faster. Which I'm quite happy with.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Yeah, that'll be good.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord.
Oh, well then the
With
job
all
is yours.
due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
I
Thank
think
you, Duncan.
when I was
I appreciate
talking to
your
that dude
advice.
before,
I'm at
I
your
thought that
service,
he was
my lord.
Duncan, when actually he was probably the maester guy. So yeah, absolutely Duncan is going to be the sentinel. So that's a bit unfortunate that I fucked that up, but you know,
Ethan.
now we know
Should
what's
I
up.
say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what
God,
you
so
did
many
today.
uncles around.
It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off
fine.
tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Oh,
Your
come
mother
on.
asked me to cross the narrow
I hate
sea
this
to
stuff
find your
when you
brother, Asher.
Asher?
try to pick a cool answer and it
She has
just
asked me to return
brat
with
just sounds
help the
completely
house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears
dumb.
you will
Sounds his
not
age, I
agree.
suppose, which
I told her my place is here.
guess it's fair.
I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted.
it's like in Mass Effect.
I will
when
hold,
you
of course.
pick like
Until you've spoken with her about this.
an answer just says
Try to be kind to
no,
her.
I won't
She's been living a
allow
nightmare
that,
made real.
and Shepard ends up beating the
You know
shit
that
out of
just
some
as well.
poor guy.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for
No.
the job.
He's not.
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
I think you're wrong, Uncle.
You're young, and you still have much to learn. We are at war.
Those
You need
eyes.
a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Wouldn't you want...
Ethan, I need to
Okay.
talk to you.
Sure. Wouldn't you want an advisor that's kind of a bit opposite of yourself? So that you can sort of get some different input? Because I'm a very...
Mother told me Mira has asked
you
for
know.
Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
Killed that guy
I
after
knew
all.
we could rely on
earlier.
Mira. She always thinks of family
Sorry,
above
I'm
all
talking
else.
over the
Hopefully Lady
dialogue.
Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
It was merciful.
You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened
Could have
with
taken
Lord
his
Whitenock.
fingers.
Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father's gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong.
Oh, wait,
You're
is
just
she
as
the
capable as
sister?
Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
I did not know that.
I only wish you did too.
I'm just not paying attention, am I? It's
You've
too hard
always
to
given
follow
me good
all of
advice.
this.
Thank you.
In that case, I thought she was like a love interest. Is Sir Royland here somewhere? I feel like we should talk to him before. There you are.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland?
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Yeah.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot.
If I don't
ready?
bring it up,
No,
he won't
but they will be.
have any
We
expectations.
post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Very well. Let's get this meeting started. Yeah? Where'd you go? There you are. Maester what? Ortengrin? Maester Ortengrin. Okay.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, I am.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Although, to be fair, I'm kind of not thinking in Game of Thrones terms here. So, I mean, Sir Royland would probably be the tactical choice. He'd probably get me further. Like, maybe... I don't know. I like Duncan. And he's Garrett's uncle. So, you know. he's the better choice. You know, if this were a fair world, he would definitely be the choice, but... just gonna give him the job because it's he's Garrett's uncle, and Garrett's a perspective character, so
you may
or a POV character.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Neither of you. Just kidding.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle?
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
I'm sure Royland
I will
would
not
remember that.
disappoint you, my lord.
I do not doubt it.
Now,
Lord's
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Force is
though.
the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf.
Well, I
but we
wouldn't
must
really
have a
count on
plan
that.
if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Diplomacy is not going to work. Bargaining... It'll probably take the stuff and kill us, and fighting will all die. So I'll go with my sentinel.
My new sentinel favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
So again, Ethan is kind of a boring bastard, so if he does
you aren't
die
ready
as
for
a
fight,
result of this,
you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
who cares?
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster.
Royland.
Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Sentinel.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see
so going to die.
steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house.
Then
You're
you
likely
can
to get
fuck
us
off.
all killed.
Sit down at once.
Do not challenge me, you prick.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Right. Oh god.
My lord,
Jeez.
I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Right?
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I
Are you
want
sure?
either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
No.
I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when
Sure,
Asher
that went
saw
well.
it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His
All those
presence could
answers
help
kind of
or
went the
hurt.
same way.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Alright. Who's this guy again? That's Uncle. The uncle guy. Sure.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan.
She's
let
very
me send Malcolm to Essex.
Catelyn-like, isn't she? Yeah, send
Fine.
Malcolm to Essex.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Do I get to go to Essos at some point?
Thank
there are
you,
6
Ethan.
episodes, I guess, so
I'm glad you will
I'm
let
sure
me
there'll
do
be
this.
plenty of opportunities.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Goody. Let's see. What am I doing? Strange key. Sure. I'll take that. For some reason. And whatever this is. Seal? Sure. Take it. I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Marjorie?
Tyrell family seal, okay.
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the
king.
I
I suppose
want
I'll
to know.
forge some letter, possibly.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel. Thank you, Sarah. But I have to do this myself. If you feel that way. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk. Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
I figured as much.
Mended.
Gods.
Oh, Christ.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Well...
Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me.
I'm sure she won't.
Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you.
Well, it might be too late by then.
Now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Good. So I'm guessing I'll have the option to forge a letter, or...
Milady.
Just don't, I suppose.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
Why are you walking backwards?
I'm glad to see you.
Anyway.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me.
How?
I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
People who what?
People who'd be willing to help you.
Thank you. Finish your sentences, people. It's important. Oh, Lord. All right. Ooh, I'm back to Garrett. I nearly forget his name every time.
Where's
oh,
Sir
no,
Royland?
Ethan again.
He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
I feel like there might be some hubris involved here.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay
this
of
asshole
House
again.
Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this...
Oops.
Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed.
Oh, well, okay.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North.
Fair play.
Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Just playing the game.
I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships,